Good afternoon. Rich Nass, Executive Vice President with Open Systems Media, here for this week's 5 Minutes with Discussion. This week, I'm speaking to Dr. Len Dauphinee, who is the newly elected president of the Home Grid Forum. Good afternoon, Len. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks, Rich.
Oh, my pleasure. Okay, so you're the new guy here at Home Grid. I'm sure you're intimately involved with what's been happening. But what is the latest and greatest from Home Grid Forum? What should people really be aware of?
Well, I think it's a really interesting time for Home Grid Forum and the G.HN technology that we promote. This technology was developed primarily for getting video and IP around the home over any wire, over coax, phone line, power line, and even plastic optical fiber. But what's happening is we're getting into connected homes more so than ever before, and access technology is increasing the speeds, and that's going to require even better connected home networking.
Yeah, but today's Wi-Fi works pretty good. Why not just stick with that?
Today's Wi-Fi is not really challenged that much in that if you look at the average internet connectivity service that the average American gets, it's only about 55 megabits per second. We have much more technology than that. There's also service providers and operators that are providing gigabit service, and Wi-Fi can't deliver that kind of service. So I think the operators are realizing that if they want to be able to sell these services that they're building for all the new technology with 8K video and virtual reality and all the new crazy things that people are going to do, they have to have networks in the home that can keep those devices connected, and Wi-Fi is just not able to do that over the entire home.
So where does Home Grid take you in terms of bandwidth?
Right now, we have devices that are interoperate with each other that can do up to 2 gigabits per second.
Interesting. So what is the challenge for the design engineer if he wants to access this technology? What changes does he have to make on his end from a device perspective?
Well, these things are all designed to work well with Wi-Fi devices. In fact, we have vendors today that use this technology embedded with Wi-Fi as extenders and APs. So that technology is available. There's a wide variety of interfaces that they're designed to work specifically with Wi-Fi and other connectivity devices. So right out of the box, they work. And what Home Grid Forum is an organization that promotes the standardization of these products so that we do certification and interoperability to make sure that all of the silicon and all of the vendors' products interoperate so that that there's a wide selection of vendors to choose from.
Very interesting. Okay, so now you're the new guy here. What sort of changes do you see going forward that you'll be invoking, that the past president did not do?
Well, I think, one of the things is I've been trying to promote this technology, and, Donna did a great job when she was in charge. I think she did a lot of great things, but I think there's a lot more work to do going forward. I've been in China twice the last couple of months promoting there. I think there's a lot of interest in the Chinese telecom industry and GHN. A lot of telcos are very specifically requesting ITU certified technology, which Home Grid Forum and GHN technology is part of that. So that's been important. And I'm also trying to add more members in terms of cable operators, because this isn't a telco only. It kind of started off as a telco only technology because of the ITU certification. So we have members like AT&T and British Telecom and CenturyLink. But I'm trying to stretch that out into the cable operators. I have a long history working with the cable industry for 20 years, and I want to start bringing in some of the large cable operators into the Home Grid Forum as well.
Now, this might seem like a strange question, but is there a finite life to this as wireless technology gets better and better?
Well, so there's this promise today for 11AX, if you're familiar with that, that's the newest Wi-Fi technology. Mm-hmm. And 11AX is about optimizing airtime, because what happens with Wi-Fi is it's a collision-based system. And so what happens is when there's a lot of devices, it's really inefficient because they're colliding with each other all the time. And so 11AX puts a lot of scheduling in place so that the devices are more coordinated and they can actually share RUs, which are the kind of the data bins that are transmitted by Wi-Fi. Now, the thing is for 11AX has this promise to take us to better airtime utilization and better speeds. Now, the only problem with that is that's going to require that every device in your home be 11AX, or the majority of them be 11AX, because what's happening is the older technologies will cause that collision. And so, I think it's not going to be in place until, every device is 11AX, which is going to be quite a bit of time in the future. It's probably going to be more like 7 to 10 years in the future. So, if you want to get the 11AX type experience today, then GHN enables that by having, connectivity throughout the home with meshed APs.
Very good. So it does sound like there is a bright future for HomeGrid.
Absolutely.
Very good. I'm afraid we've used up our 5 minutes, so we'll have to end here. It's obvious where people can go for more information at the HomeGrid Forum's website.
Absolutely.
So I'd like to thank Dr. Dauphinee for taking the time on this week's 5 Minutes With. That was Dr. Len Dauphinee as the newly elected president of the HomeGrid Forum, and I'm Rich Nass with Open System Media. Have a great day, Len.
Thank you, Rich.